So right now, I just dropped my daughter off at her friend's house. They're heading to the beach. This here is Concau. Earlier today, I made a video showing you what it's like to live inside the perimeter. I'm in another provider here, and this is in Concau. No, actually, I think this is Cholula. I'm not 100% sure. Like, we're right at the border. But again, just want to show you the differences. The houses are generally bigger. You're gonna have more space in between the yards, and of course, a lot more green space. Now, this is a little park. Of course, this is a privada, so they're designed differently. But all the houses, like I say, inside the perimeter, in the various neighborhoods, they are right up on each other. The roads are tight, can be tight. And the name of this privada, I believe, is Olivio. I'll double check that on the way out. But this is the difference. So, I mean, look at how much bigger the houses are. A lot more space, a lot more options. Plenty of space. Very pretty at nighttime. Very pretty at night. Let me turn this around. Okay, I can go down this way. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Really, really nice. And even outside the providers, you're gonna have a lot more space in between the houses. And look, I like how they got that grass on the pole there. And when I come out this provider, I'll be able to see the name of it. And every provider, and this is a small one. This one doesn't have like 300 homes in it or 500 homes or nothing like that. This is a pretty small provider. The name of that provider was Olivio. If I remember, I'll try to add it on the screen. This is another provider wrapped up behind this wall here. And many of the providers out here would generally have a lot of green space inside of their providers. So they tend to try and keep a lot of the trees, the grass, and all of that. Let me swing her right. I'm sorry, I'm driving with one hand and switching gears with the other. I cleaned the window a little bit, but significantly a lot more green space. Definitely a lot more providers out here, but like I say, inside the providers out here, you generally gonna have larger providers, more activities, more stuff happening on the inside. A lot more green on the inside, a lot more vegetation, a whole lot of everything. So even though you see all these walls and all these grand providers being built, do know that they have plenty of vegetation and green and shade on the inside. You got some more here. I'm gonna turn down this road here. Big old speed bump here. I've been down this road before with y'all, but these are individual homes as well. And each of these homes have their own wall that wraps around, so you're not able to look in your neighbor's yard and see what they got going on. So I'm coming to a dead end here. I'm gonna turn around. Looks like they started building a provider out here some time ago and just never finished, never completed it. So you definitely gotta be careful when you're looking at pre-sales. You wanna do the research. Angel talked about this, doing the research, reading reviews of others that's bought property from the developer, so you don't find yourself buying something that never completes. They collect all this money and they never finish. So while you can get some great deals with pre-sales, you can also get got with pre-sales. These houses, most of them have their own little privacy gate that go around, and these houses are made of concrete. It's hard to hear your neighbors, you know what I mean? Music, TV blasting, it's hard to hear. It's hard to be, I mean, you're gonna definitely have some peace. That's another provider across the street. So, as you can see, this is what the difference is versus living in the neighborhood inside the city. Look at all this green. In the other place, it was concrete on both sides. Everywhere. There was really no gap, no space in between, just very little vegetation. I mean, you can look inside of that provider and you see some green right up over there, right at the entry level once you get past the entrance. One day I'm gonna get an agent to take us around, maybe look at 4 or 5 providers so you can see the insides of them. Because each one has its own personality. Each one is different. I've never been down that road. Let me swing this around. I gotta get home. Somebody coming over to fix, do a service to the washing machine. And as you can see, all the signs with providers coming. So the name of this place is gonna be Galeria. So they got the road paved out. Let's see what we got down here. I don't expect to see much of anything, but I just wanted to ride down here and see what's out here. Look like they building something right here. Look at that. Look like they already got something. Alright, so that's that. Back on near the highway, this road will take you to the Periférico. I can go straight across, I can go to the beach. And now I'm going back up. Now there's a few more neighborhoods off to the right on the side road, but I'm heading back to my house so I can meet up with the guy, the laundry guy coming to service my machines. Back on my street now. Just want to show you the neighborhood that I'm in. Well, one street that I live in. Again, just showing you the difference in the space. You got space. This is not a provider, and you got space. Look at how big this lot is. I mean, look at all that space behind that lot. You got a lot of space in between the houses. And like I say, all these houses got privacy walls wrapped around them. So, and then the yards, it go back. It go way back. You know what I mean? There's plenty of space. Lots are deep. This guy got a balcony up top on his over his driveway. You can see that. You can get these houses out here for like $150,000. You ain't getting this much space inside of the perimeter for 150,000, 200,000. Before y'all buy a house, reach out to me. It's kind of hard to see how much space is in between these houses, but there's plenty of space. Look at that. Look at all that space to this house. And here's some land, here's some lots. These are going for about 40,000, I believe. Probably negotiable. So that's it. Book a consultation. Talk to me, call me before you make any moves. You don't want to make mistakes. I got you. I got you. And I'm going into my house. Let me see. I just want to show you the space when I go in through the service entrance. I think the guy's here doing the laundry. Hola. I'm just going to do here for the start. Perdón, no siento. No sé. Just making a video right quick. But yeah, so I come through that little service door. I walk through here, walk to my backyard. And like I said, she planting grass. We had somebody come through. He cleaned up all the weeds. And we got space. So this lot, the one that's down the street, the one we just passed by, they selling 2 lots. Like I said, I think they sell them for about 800,000 pesos. And like I said, this house just got completed. So they putting some seeds down. They planting. She got the in-ground sprinklers. And this is the space you got. Like I said, this is the back of the house. That big giant pool, and we still got space. You know what I mean? So I don't know the exact size of this lot. I don't know the exact size of this lot here, but I think it's like 40,000. If you bought them a couple of years ago, they was probably selling these things for $20,000, $25,000 at the time. And you have space to do whatever you like. So don't buy anything till you call. Book a consultation. Let's get on the phone, figure some things out, and see how the service area is made. Space.
The top no. Is change with spin and washing.
So what I did was I bought 2 washing machines, well, a washing machine and a dryer. I'm just explaining, this is a separate topic, just something for you to know. Labor here for getting repairs done is fairly cheap. So the washer and dryer that I bought, the guy said it was great, but of course it wasn't. But I got a steal for the 2 machines. So I got a guy over here coming to do the service on it, to fix the issues that we got going on. It'd probably be less than $50 for him to fix all the parts and the labor, and the things will be running good as new. So saying all that to say, generally when I buy appliances used on Marketplace, I ain't too concerned whether it works 100% or works at all, because I can go get folks here that'll fix the whole thing and it'll be running like new. That way I get what I want. But I do stay away from all the digital interfaces on the stove, not the stove, but the refrigerators, the washer and dryers, because it's difficult for them to fix. They don't have all the parts, and it takes longer, and it costs more to fix those. So don't get all the stuff with all the digital screens and the fancy stuff. So if you buy something that's a dud, don't freak out. I did that with a refrigerator. I bought a dud refrigerator. It broke down a month later when I first got here, but the guy came out, replaced all the parts for $25. I think he charged me like $10 for his labor, and that refrigerator has been working like a champ. Like it was brand new practically. So don't get caught up on that. Remember, save your money. You don't have to go out there and buy a whole bunch of brand new stuff when you're starting over. See my tile flows.